Greetings and welcome! Taylor is here. Many new players come into the game and they have a lot of problems in understanding the basics and keep asking the same questions, like how to get heroes or defeat bosses. So today I'm gonna do some little help for newcomers and maybe even for old players. We are gonna talking about resources and all the methods how you can get them. I'm gonna go from the very beginning to the late game, so you are not lost. Chapter 1. Battles. First, what you encounter in game is battles and quests. There are 7 big battle categories that are mixed with quests that will give you some resources. Battles that are marked as quest ones. After killing target you will get resources in the quest window. Battles with NPC on the map that are guarding some resources. There are lesser and bigger piles at slowing the defenders. They are became stronger as farther you're going from your capital city. Battles in dungeons. These battles is mostly similar to Quest 1, but they have higher reward, and everyday rewards for these battles will grow up while you progress building your main city level. Battles with world bosses. After defeating a world boss, besides that you will receive some honor from quest, you will be granted access to the lair of world boss, where a huge pile of resources will be waiting for you. Tactical school battles in your city. After you build tactical school, you can always come there, pass the challenge, defeating some troops without losing yours, and get some resources. The higher you go, the more reward you will get, but only one time for one level of tactical school. Robbing enemy cards. If no one defended, you can get some resources from it. Either way, you have to fight for it with owner. And siege battles. The last type of battles has for each player its own value, because sometimes you can plunder enemy very hard and without losing troops, and sometimes you can be defeated. So be careful with sieging for resources. Second big chapter for resources plundering is map. Firstly, you can just pick up free non-guarded resources from the world map that are lying there and waiting for you. These resources are not rechargeable. Second type of free resources is free to grab wells and cards. They are scattered around the map. Often you can find them near the cities. These resources are not rechargeable. Third type I have already mentioned, guarded resources on world map. Fight for them and they are free to grab. These resources also are not rechargeable. Fourth type is vision point near Rivendell City. Every 72 hours you can throw 500, 1000 or 2000 gold to the vision point and you will receive randomly some resources. Anyone can use this point without any restriction. Fifth way to get some resources is on market. There are 4 markets on world map and they are all changing twice a day. You will not get anything here for free, but you can change some resources you don't need on the necessary one for you. Sixth type is mills and mines on map. There are a lot of them all around the realm, and after you activate it, the little card appeared and you can escort it to your current city. After it will be successfully delivered, you will get your resources. But remember that only mine and mills on your kingdom territory will recharging. Mines and mills from other kingdom territories you can activate only once, and they will recharge only after your kingdom will rule that territory. Next chapter is the non-typical ways. The first one and the obviously one is to build resource buildings in your castle, where you can get some gold, food and elixir over time. Next one is some resources you can get from your cities in Cone. If your house is active enough, every 2000 energy spent from one city players, you will get some resources. Bigger the city, bigger the reward. Main city gives multiplier resources. Next one way to get resources is to disband your troops. After a last update, now you can get resources after you disbanding any of your troop, except super unit like Archangel. So here's a little tip. Every day you can get for 1500 gold random troops from elite mercenary camps near Devilmar and Ethos, and if you don't need them, just disband and get resources for them. Also, you can always open the shop window and buy resources from the shop tab. They change randomly 3 times a day, and you can always find there what you need. And simply try to log in often in the game, because developers working hard, and with every new announcement, update, patch or fix, they're generously giving gifts to all players. Also, they often making mini events when you can participate just playing the game, like spending 200 energy for 10 days and you will get resources or even Linari. So just check your mail every time you log in. And the last method is for the true passionate people, is to visit official forum or Facebook page of the game. Sometimes there are events going with big prizes. So I think that's all the ways you can get resources in the game, and if I haven't mentioned something or say something not correctly, tell me about it in the comments. And that's all you need to know about how to get resources in Art of Conquest.
Choose your destiny.
Toasty!